In the Bible, the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil is often depicted as an apple. However, theologians suggest it could be one of several different fruits, like a pomegranate. So in episode 6 of The Amazing Digital Circus, when Pomni, a woman, asks Jax how he feels about pomegranates, Jax's rejection of them is meant to symbolize that Jax did nothing wrong, and not only that, but he's actually completely free from original sin. So in the movie, I think it's safe to say that Jax is going to abstract, but he'll come back in the end because Jax is Jesus. In the pilot, Pomni was too scared to risk her life to save someone, so it only makes sense that her character arc will culminate with her sacrificing herself to save everyone. In the finale, Pomni is going to descend into the basement and bring all the abstracted souls to metaphorical heaven because Pomni is Jesus. For Gangle, I think it's important to note that she's quick to forgive those who persecuted her, much like our homeboy Jesus. So I think it will be through Gangle's compassion and forgiveness that she'll be able to perform a miracle and heal those who have abstracted, because Gangle is Jesus, which I guess would make Zubul marry Magdalene. Speaking of Zubul, you ever notice how Zubul's a bit like Jesus? I mean, just look at the way that this angel bears their cross in episode 7. Since these sinners killed God and their safe haven of Eden is no more, I predict that they will start to feel the pangs of hunger, and Zubul will grab their chest full of Zubul parts and say, "Take this, all of you, and eat it. This is my body, which will be given up for you." Because Zubul is Jesus. Ragatha's tension with her mother is an interesting part of the show that I'm excited to see play out in the movie, especially since that tension mirrors the tension Jesus had with his father, who also had really high expectations for him and who also wanted him dead. So I predict that Ragatha is going to start flipping tables in the movie because Ragatha is Jesus. Kinger has also been a guiding light for these characters, so my Kinger theory is that Kinger is short for Kinger the Jews. And I believe that this is hinting at the big reveal that Kinger is Pirate Jesus, and he will pillage hell and plunder all the souls to heaven. And it's obvious where the movie's going with Cain, right? I mean, he's a god who created the world and then created a body to inhabit the world in. Could he be any more Jesus? But actually, wait, Cain is a liar, and he tortures people with ironic punishments. That is some classic Satan behavior, which means that Cain might actually be the Antichrist. It's also come to my attention that not only has Jax sinned, but almost everything he's done on the show so far has been a sin. And actually, there's no way this pomegranate temptress could be Jesus. Satan was the one peddling that death fruit. But it was actually a satanic serpent that did the temptation. And is there any character on the show that looks like a duplicitous, two-faced serpent? Oh yeah, maybe just Gangle. Zubul is lustful, Ragatha has admitted that her niceness is a trick, and hold on a minute. Pirates don't lead chaste, virtuous, God-fearing lives. King are the Jews, or Prince or Darkness. Man, with all these antichrists running around, Bubble really has his work cut out for him. Oh, I forgot to mention Bubble is Jesus, by the way.